welcome back to Tap Vapes. As my last video where I did the review on the Profile Unity RTA, I told you I had a mod specifically that I was going to use with the Profile Unity, and that is the smallest and rated, but basically by everyone as one of the basically #1 smallest 21700 mod, which is, we're just going to dive right into this. So this is going to be a short video. This is how my video is going to be from now on. I don't like them long videos. It's just, yes, the Profile Unity video is pretty long because if you see right here, it wasn't me. It already had a see that purplish straight line in that glass? When I was, it had a hairline crack in it, and that's why when it wasn't how tight it was, is when I was loosening it, the rubber pulled that little hairline crack apart, and that was a crack noise I heard, and then I had to break it with a knife. So I didn't want to edit that out. That was just a kind of a warning for when you buy it, that to know that to look at the glass. If the glass is fine, you shouldn't have no problems taking it apart, but always lube up your O-rings after you get it apart. Be easy taking it apart, and that's all I'll say. But let's jump into this Armour Pro. We'll dive down into it. So here's the packaging for the Armour Pro. As you can see, it's in my hand, so, and it's way smaller than this. So, I mean, I'm just holding it in my thumb like this. So, that's the Armour Pro by Vaporesso. Yeah, Vaporesso, as of late, hasn't had the best of luck, but this right here is a huge hit, and they hit a home run with this one. So, we're going to go ahead and pop this bad boy open. Inside, you see the mod. It's wrapped in that plastic. If anybody doesn't know, if they get that frosted kind of plastic, it's the kind of plastic that cell phones come in. Instead of coming with a silicone pack, they're starting to include this plastic now in mods, kind of like the Nunchaku kits and stuff, and it absorbs moisture. So here it is in the stainless steel version. We're going to set this down, but you can see how small that is. That is tiny. It is the OMNI 4.0 board. It has tons of options. Does fit up to a 26mm with no problems. It comes with a very nice shielded, pretty long charging cord, and it's very well made, and it's probably the nicest charging cord I've ever got with a mod. But yes, this is the all-around smallest 21700 mod there is, and then on top of that, it also comes with this little envelope, and we'll pop that open. I know it's in here, but go ahead and show you guys. It's your warranty card, which has your authenticity sticker there. You know, it's holographic and stuff. Your barcode, you scan it. I already did that, so you know you're not getting a knockoff or anything. So put that back in the envelope. We'll keep that to the side. I don't ever fill out the warranties just because most of them they're all Chinese companies, and people knock stuff from China. But even the phone you're using to watch this video or TV or anything is made in China. So if you're gonna knock anything, knock your phone and your TV. All right, here's the user manual, which is very thick. We're not going to get into it, but I will tell you the specifications. There's how to take it apart if you're going to take it apart. But specifications: 38.5 by 27 by 90 it's basically 90 millimeters. So refill output wattage 5 to 100 watts. Resistance range 0.03 to 5 ohms. And it's got super player mode on it, which is for those cloud chasers that want to vape at like 0.03 ohms or 0.05 ohms and go below. Anything below 1 ohm is considered sub-ohm vaping. So if you guys didn't know that, I remember my first sub-ohm vape was the Atlantis by Aspire, I do believe. It was the first sub-ohm tank ever made. And I can't remember what year that was, but that's when the sub-ohm really started. So single battery, it takes 21700s, 2700s, and also 18650. So, and the charging current for the charging cable, if necessary, if an emergency, it does do the quick charge 2 amp charging, and you can see where it's milled into there. And the milling on this, the machining on this is just incredible. No dents, no dings, no scratches. There's the 510 connection, and what they've done, and what I've noticed is the 510 pin is not flat. It's got this flat top, but a kind of a dome shape that somehow it increases the connection. Yes, it's a spring-loaded 510 pin, and there's your 510 connection. It does put up to a 26mm with no overhang, which most people ain't going to use over a 25mm. And I bought this to pair it up with the Profile Unity. So I called today, And since that one was cracked, I am picking up a stainless one, so it will match better. But the reason I like the black one is because it had this black accent here and the black line that went around it, this stuff right here. So yeah, that's why I like the black take on it. So we're going to match this up with the profile Unity and see what we get out of it. So let's go ahead and take this apart. So we're going to push down, pull the battery door open, and you hear that rattle in there? That's not bad. That is your 2700. It says right here, Vaporesso. Get that up there. Vaporesso. And it's got your battery. So this is for the 18650, and it does also have the positive side down in there. So this is your 2700s, 18650, and 21700. So I'm going to grab right here out of my protective case, which I carry my batteries around, and these are just ones I have. These are rewraps. I wrap it myself. So I'm going to grab a 21700, which is a Samsung 30T, which I recommend over anything. It's battery mooch is recommended #1, 21700. So if you look here, the only thing I would have wished, you see the negative symbol right there. I wish it was made in white, but it's very deep and shiny, and you can notice it. And when you look down in there, you also see the red positive. So it's not that confusing. Yes, for a newbie it might be. So obviously positive side down. We're going to put it in. Fits wonderfully. Nice tension. You can see the tension starting there. So we're going to push it out. We're going to push it down and then let it click in like so. So now it's on. I got it on 45 watts. And if we wait for a second, let me get the shine on this screen is kind of annoying, but I'm going to show you what this OMNI board has to offer. So right there, let me get it back focused. I want to keep it focused then. Alright, there's the time. It says 6:03. And yes, if you take the battery out of the time, you have to reset the time. We'll go ahead and reset the time in just a moment. So let's not focus on that. Let's just do this. We'll hit this is the wattage up. This is the wattage down. And also you click it 1, 2, 3, and there's your menu. You have variable wattage hard, variable wattage normal, variable wattage soft, CCW, and then you have your super player mode, which is for your super sub-ohm vaping. So we're gonna go ahead and click this, keep going, get through all those. Now we're at variable wattage. There's voltage, there's CCV, stainless steel, nickel, titanium, and memory mode. So we're going to click through them. You see all those right there. We're going to click through all of those. And then you have the memory 2. You have the lightning bolt, which is bypass mode. If you see that, it's bypass mode. And you go down here to set, and you click the main screen button. Then you have a whole new nether system. So if you look, you got default. Here, let me try to flip it again so it does that again. So it zooms in. Default brightness. So you'll click this to go down. There's brightness. Brightness is, if you click on here, you can see right there. Brightness is all the way up. So we'll hit that again. Exit. So you're back to here. So now we're going to go down to puff counter. You click on puff counter. It tells you how many puffs. I got 66 on it since I've been vaping for the last hour or so. And the last time it was 1.6 minutes total of puffs. So it tells you the time of puffs. So we'll just hit exit for that. And then we're back to that screen. So we can go to theme color. We go down one more. We are over theme color right there. So we see that. That's theme color. Sorry, the screen. My Sony A7R camera, yes, it flashes, but this is more of a zoom autofocus camera, so it's kind of hard to do with all the shiny stuff I have around here, but at least you're getting the hints of it. So here is the smart. If you go down, the smart on, none of us are able to figure the smart on or off. I haven't messed with that, but I'm assuming that's I've messed with it, and like it turns them on and off after a certain amount of time. Then you have the auto on, off, auto on / off. And so we're going to click out. We're going to hit it one more time. Now we're in screen timeout. You can do it goes from up to like 120 minutes to 10 seconds for the screen timeout. Go down, you get your version, and then you go to your time set. So there's time set. We're going to click on that, and then you'll click its number. So you want number mode. So it's July 26, 2019, and you got to put it in that 24-hour mode, or 24-hour will be regular time. So we'll click over. We'll click yes, 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 yes. And then we'll go here to the time. So it is now 2:49 a.m. So we're going to go down to 2, down 2:49, and go ahead and click hold long mode. Okay. Now we're back to the main screen. Now we can hit this button again, and now it's the exit. Let's get that zoomed in. And you're back to variable wattage mode. So if you notice here, it's got your ohm reading. Let me get this to zoom in once. I was just about to zoom in, I moved it. Sorry, I'm getting alerts on my computer here. Let me do this here. All right, see my times. See, after 10 seconds, my time comes up. So it tells me the time, date, and the Vaporesso symbol down here. Screen timed out on me now, so it's not wasting a bunch of battery. If you don't know what you're doing, it can drain the battery, but we're gonna go ahead and pop the tank on there. So here's my Addy stand, and I also did buy this to go with it, just in case I want to use it. I did buy an extra nunchuku, even though I'm doing a bunch of nunchuku giveaways. Bought me a stainless nunchuku, and that 40 watts, and I mean 35 watts in hard mode. It feels like it's putting out way more wattage than. So this is a 25 millimeter, a little over 25.5 millimeter fits fine. So this fits up to a 26 millimeter. And we're going to put that tank down. We're going to use the Profile Unity RTA. So we're going to back thread a little bit and then screw the bad boy on. This is a kind of a bigger tank, but as you can see, it fits perfectly. No overhang. And we're going to click it on. We're at 44 watts. It's recommended at 60 to 70 watts. We're going to put it on 60. And listen to fire. And it fires at 0.0002 seconds, and you can vape down to 0.003 or 0.05 in super mode. So we'll bring this up. I have a quick vape. As you can see, vapor production at 60 watts. The flavor is saturated. You don't really need the 70 watts. It's like this mod is putting out more watts than it says it is. I've literally been using that battery for like the last hour or two with 66 puffs. And let me show you on here. The battery is fully still charged. It does the 21700 in fact, and in fact I'm using a Samsung 30T, which is recommended. This thing lasts absolutely all day long. Like literally, I have no issues with vaping. I run out of juice before I do anything else, so that's why I carry around my favorite juice, my cornbread pudding. That's right. You can buy these at any stores. Little 15 milliliter unicorn bottle, so it's 3 fill-ups, and then you can carry around that battery case with an extra 21700 just in case, or you can use your 18650s or 2700s, which 2700s aren't as common, but that's pretty much it. And we can pop the other tank on there. We can go up to 70 watts real quick if you want to see. That's a 70 watt. That's the recommended wattage for the mesh inside the profile. Sorry about the drip tip. It's the only black one I had here. All my other drip tips are at my other studio, so you only need a short rip off that. Short, quick little rip at 70 watts. It's not getting a burnt hit. This Profile Unity is still performing perfectly. And this really isn't about the Profile Unity. So we're going to unscrew that tank. And I'm going to show you what I think it's made for. Like, that is an awesome matchup for me when I want to vape, so I have no problems there. But here's my pride and joy, the nunchuku tank, which I feel outdoes the Falcon in many ways. I mean, the coil's a quarter the size, and at 45 watts, I'm not hit it at 70 watts. I'm going to fry the coil, but we're going to put it on. We're going to see what mode we're in. I'm going to put it on 45 watts. And let me hit the mode, and we are in variable wattage normal. So hit the power button again. So we're in normal mode here. So if you hear it, instant fire. So we're gonna hit it. Got that strawberry cornbread pudding. You see the vapor production and the flavor you get off these nunchuku tanks. I mean, look at that. Ain't that a beauty? It's in your hand. You can basically fit the whole 9 in your hand and just go. One thing people's going to notice is this huge plume of cloud like densing down around you. So, I mean, any tank up to a 26, this is basically a 26 with the beater ring on it, and there's no overhang whatsoever. So, a 26 is good, but who, like 30 millimeter and stuff like that, who's going to expect to use that on a single 21700 mod? But yeah, that's the up and close. That's basically the rated. If people are worried about the Aegis Solo, which is one of my favorite mods that I use on a daily basis, now it's kind of this. If I'm out just doing stuff, like I feel safer running around with my Nunchaku on top of the Aegis Solo, which I use a lot, and it doesn't have anything wrong with it. And like as long as you take care of it and like aren't doing crazy stuff, they're both pocketable. They're both around, but this one is so much smaller and thinner. Like this one's way wider. So it's 21700 versus 18650. So you're getting a lot better battery life, a lot more features on here. You can even turn the clock to a dial clock. I mean, there's theme colors. I could have changed the colors, which changes the way this little red is on here. And the red writing, so it changes everything around. They got blue, green, yellow, white, purple, green, all these different colors, like 7 or 8 different colors. So, yes, once again, that is the Armour Pro, Armour is how they really pronounce it, but it's the Armour Pro. Here it is. I mean, it says people say it's a fingerprint magnet, but look at this. I put my fingers all over it. I even got a little juice on my hands, but you still see there's no fingerprints on there. The glass or plastic that this is made out of is actually very fingerprint resistant. And you look at the whole mod, it doesn't have any. It's not overbranded. It does have Vaporesso slightly etched in right there where you can barely see it, and then Armour Pro right there if you can see it. And it's laser etched in, but it's not overbranded anyway. You can't really see it when you look at it. So it is a 4-button mod. The fire button, the mode button, you just hit it 3 times in a row, or long press it, and then you just long press it again to get back. Or then you got your up and down wattage modes. I haven't set the power curve on here yet, just because I haven't messed with it. But it's fine to where it's at. You can put it in hard mode, but I feel like that puts too much power to it. You know what I mean? Like so. With that being said, once again, this is the Armour Pro by Vaporesso, and you've seen what all it includes. This is an awesome mod. It's one of the best of 2019, especially its smallest 21700. If you're looking for a long battery life, a very nice OMNI board 4.0 chip, firmware updates, 2 amp internal charging, fast charging. It's going to double your charging time. I suggest charging on a lower amperage on an external charger, which I recommend the eFest Luck 2, which is a digital screen and it has 4.2 volts at the top, and it'll show you the little arrows will move up and down. It'll tell you it'll stop moving once they're both full, and you know it gets that full 4.2 volts. So it does hold 21700, 2700, 26650. So on the back of the box here, it tells you certain ones that hold, but if you get online, it tells you the rest of them. Unlike the Night Core, it lists them all. But that's my review. So any questions about this, go ahead and comment down below. But look at this. It's gone. It's disappeared. You can't even really see it in my hand at all. Like literally the smallest mod I've seen. And there's other mods out there, but they're either 18650 or they don't have a screen. This has a 21700 and basically a 1-inch OLED screen, which is very bright. Even outside it's bright. So I usually turn the brightness about halfway down, which isn't a whole lot different, kind of like the Aegis is. But it's enough to save battery life. Anything to save battery life is fine. Like, my battery is still not even dented yet, and that's after 70 puffs. I only did 4 puffs in this video, but last puff was 2.52 seconds, and it's reading 9.99 ohms right now. So, once again, that's the Armour Pro by Vaporesso. So, it's only, now compared to other, like the Mighty by Osmotis, you're going to pay $90 for that. The Jackaroo, which is more like the Aegis Solo, but a 21700 version, but it's a lot bigger than this. It's got more of that mag smoke, or I call it smoke. I like saying smoke, but it's got that mag grip to it with a little pistol grip thing, and it's almost twice as thick as this. So if you're looking for the smallest, most pocketable 21700, literally it just fit. Look at my pocket. It is ripped out from carrying my Drag 2 around. I just throw it in my pocket, and literally it's not even that heavy at all. It's just the battery that's weighing. And with the tank, even with the tank on it, it's pocketable, it's durable, it's all machined well. No, listen to this. The only thing rattling is the movement in my Rolex, but there's no movement, no rattle, no nothing. I've tried with the 8650s and 2700s, no issues. So once again, that's the Armour Pro by Vaporesso, and this is Tap Vapes, and this is more along the lines of what my videos are going to be like from now on. Just informative, short, and straight to the point instead of dragging them out. No one wants to watch hour-long videos. So once again, this is Tap Vapes. I'm going to have one last vape, and I'm going to leave you guys to it. And also, the giveaway is still on for the iridescent edition Nunchaku and UL setup that I came up with. And I also include coils and a battery. So everything you need to start vaping. I still have 4 of these left. One person did comment. So please like, subscribe, leave a comment down below. Just any comment of anything. Obviously, I picked the colors for you guys since no one decided to pick the colors. But I'm giving all this away. It's all sealed. Nothing's open. And I do legitimate giveaways. Like, you can check out my YouTube channel. Like, and I used to have a 43,000K subscribers. Now I'm starting out with my new channel. So giveaways are legit, but the giveaways will be done on my social media, so I don't have no YouTube problems. So my social media links will be in the description down below. So just like, subscribe, leave a comment on my YouTube channel on why you want to win. Just anything you want. If you're a beginner vapor, veteran vapor, it doesn't matter. You're going to love this setup. So, and that's a $120 value, so you can't beat that. So, and then follow my social media, and then I'm going to pick 4 lucky people. So, got 4 of these left. So go ahead and do that there, and I'm going to go ahead and take me one last little rip, and I'm out of here. Once again, this is Tap Vapes, and I'm out. Peace.